today I'm out at you with Karachi Airport update number 44, and you might be thinking by the title that why is this named as Reborn. As you can see, the airport has been restructured. On 4th of July we received a huge amount of rainfall in Lahore that actually destroyed my airport, because my room and this airport is located on the ground floor and the window is really near this airport, so I had to rebuild it. I'll go over the changes later on, but first I'll go on with the routes. And this time I'm not going to go to each plane because the airport is very big and I'll have to, it will take time for me to take position. So what I'll do, I'll just add some cuts and then go to each of the planes. So let's start with the routes and the runway action as of the start. First things first, here we have the PIA 777-200ER, which is almost about to take off for Medina SPK 8035. Waiting for takeoff, here we have Gulf Air Airbus A321, which is leaving for Bahrain as GF 751. Here we have Serene Air Boeing 737-800, which has just arrived from Lahore and it's approaching its gate as ER 525. By the way, Serene Air, I had to talk about Serene Air, that they're not doing really good job on their domestic routes, as they, especially from Karachi, which is their hub there, but they're doing a good job on the international routes, as their rates are also good, but their punctuality and timing on the domestic routes have been really poor since I have last flown them. So I hope Serene Air adds more aircrafts to their fleet and improves their domestic services in future. So that's all with the runway action. Now let's head to the domestic terminal. On gate number 12 we have the Aircel Airbus A320, which has just arrived from Islamabad as PF122. On gate number 13 we have AirBlue Airbus A320, which is leaving for Islamabad as PA200. AirBlue is also not really doing a good job, as they cancelled my flight back to Lahore from Karachi on 19th July because some of their aircrafts are under maintenance, but they're also not very reliable. Just like Serene Air on domestic routes, they're also more focused on international routes, but cancelling the flights is an old habit of AirBlue, which I think there is no solution to that. Gate 14, here we have the PIA A320, which it has just arrived from Quetta SPK 311. PIA is actually more reliable currently than AirBlue and Serene Air on domestic routes. Only PIA, Aircel and Jinnah are doing good. I mean, I'm not a PIA fan, I've not flown them in over 16 or 17 years, but still I can say that they are much more reliable than them. Those their services are not as good, but their punctuality is better than them. So this has just arrived from Quetta. So this is the moment that I've been really waiting for, to put a PIA 747 in my Karachi airport update. I've been waiting for this since 2016, and I finally gotten the opportunity to have a PIA Boeing 747. Now you won't see this in any other updates, like if I do the newer updates, but if I'm basing them off years pre-2015 or pre-2016, then you might see them. Actually, you will see them quite often, but you won't see them in any other regular updates. So this is the first time I've put it in this update, so I really wanted to show you all this aircraft to you all in the Karachi update. So this is actually leaving for Islamabad as PK 300, and if you didn't know, then PIA had 747s. They used to operate domestically a lot, and nowadays barely there's 777s are operating, because they don't have that big of fleet that they had before 2016. So yeah, here we have the PIA 777-200, which has just arrived from Lahore as PK 303, and PIA has actually been operating the 777 on Karachi to Lahore route and vice versa once a day and like 3 times a week, and also to Islamabad, which I really appreciate that they're promoting their 777s domestically I don't know why they're doing that, but whatever the reason is, I really appreciate this, as they are we really need domestic 777s on domestic routes from PIA. So that's all with the domestic terminal. Now let's move on to the international terminal. Here at the hard stand we have the PIA A320, which will be leaving for Damascus as PK135 after a few hours. Here we have the Emirates 777-300ER, which has just arrived from Dubai as EK606, and I don't know why I always keep the Emirates 777 at the same place. I will most likely change it in the future. Here is the PIA 777-200ER in the Euro White livery, which is leaving for Toronto Pearson as PK783. Behind that we have the Etihad Boeing 777-200, which has just arrived from Abu Dhabi as EY221. Behind the Etihad 777 we have the PIA 777-200ER in the 1960s retro livery, which is leaving for Dubai as PK213. And this is supposed to be an A320 because all the flights from PIA to Dubai from Pakistan are on A320, so it doesn't make sense that, I mean, they do send the retro livery but not on the 777, of course. So yeah. And the last aircraft of the international terminal is the Airblue Airbus A321, which has just arrived from Dubai as PK111. Okay, so we are done with the international terminal. Now let's move on to the cargo terminal. Here we have the Aerostan Boeing 747-300. I don't even know that why is this aircraft here, because you know Aerostan has stopped coming to Pakistan. In fact, they only operated to Karachi. They have stopped coming since I guess mid 2022, but I don't know why I have it, because it was probably and the easiest way I could make use of my blank 747, so I turned it into Aerostan. This was a very easy custom model to make, like you only had to add the lines, no titles or anything. But it doesn't make sense since Aerostan doesn't operate the 747-300, they only operate the 747-100 to Karachi especially. And the cargo stand, you can see I have the full of it and some space left behind over there. And this is the cargo terminal and the ATR section, but I don't plan on getting any ATR and I don't have them currently, and also PIA doesn't have many of them left in their fleet, and also no airline is gonna probably operate them domestically, so obviously. And so that this is also an expansion that I wanted to show you about the airport taxiway of the cargo section and the ATR section. So that's all with the routes, and now moving on to the other stuff, the changes in the airport. So let's go. So we're done with the routes. Now let's see the changes. The first change is significant, that the airport's chart papers aren't black anymore, because that was a bit unrealistic. Now I've made it more realistic, as they are gray, and gray replicates the airport's taxiways aprons more than the black ones. And also you can see the international terminal, it didn't exist before, and this expansion that I just showed you. Well, and the runway is still black because I printed it out from the model airport website and it was showing black, so I'm fine with black. And I don't have the second runway, it's just the first runway, and it's enough with that. So, and you can see the main terminal over here, it has been changed. I had to expand it in order to expand the taxiway and ease the parkings, the hard stands and these front parkings, so it made it much easier for them to taxi and park over there, and it looks more spacey, to be honest, and better. So that's all with the changes, and I wanted to do this really quick update of Karachi airport. And speaking of Karachi, I have 2 trip reports coming, and the airline is a surprise for you. I'll leave it if you can guess the airline in the comments, you will get a shout out in the next video. So do comment the airline if you know that, so in order to get a shout out in the next video. And yeah, so I'm just repeating the things, but if you're following me on Instagram, then you might know that what it is already, so that's why I keep on saying that follow my Instagram. So that's all with the update, I guess. But yeah, make sure to you have subscribed to the channel and like this video for the upcoming videos, as I have trip reports regarding Karachi, 2 of them actually, that I'll be uploading anytime soon in August, in the earliest start of August, and also in flight videos from Karachi, as I went to Karachi for 1 day. As you all know, it's my first home, so I have some important work to do there. So I hope you guys are excited for that, and that's all with the update, I guess. Enough talk. So please like this video, leave a comment down below, share it, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.